2K. Playing 216. Feel me? Like, I don't know if I hop in the park or like go play in like career mode or whatever. I don't know. But I might hop in the park and get destroyed. But
I stay from good from different races. You get money, they started
like 75. I'm not good. I'm not bad either. I'm alright. Okay, see my badges. Got dead eye. All that fades. Yeah. I meant to upgrade this. And yeah. 76. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna hop in the park. Or we can get somebody who's gonna play us for 1v1. See, we don't know. Shout out to these boys. My niggas. I'm gonna wait till him to join.
And I can't quit, all I know is HBK, yeah, you know how we and I can't quit, all I know is wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing, I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Make your lady back up in this, hop up in the 6, and you should ignore these rappers, man. They say anything. Call me Susie Piggy Bank, I got plenty change. She rep HBK the over everything. Married to the game with the wedding rag. Everybody try to duplicate, we just innovate. Young and making plenty cake, get my straight. I'm a heartbreak vet, being broke what I can't accept. I'ma hold it down to the death. No Reeboks, cause it's all about a check. Bet $1 million that your man ain't like this. Cause I stack my chips, I'm on my grind. Mind on money, money on my mind. So if you in the way, I'll run you over. It's the heartbreak army, I'm a soldier. Huh? Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing, I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Ain't nothing changed with the name on the check. And that's real, that's real, that's real. I don't know about y'all, but I'll die about respect. And that's real, that's real, that's real. I'ma live in the meantime. Haters telling me to chill cause they need time. Rest in peace, it's the G-A-N-G. Hate on me cause we ain't leave the sea vacant. We taking the RAP game to a new place. I swear that we got this tied like a shoelace for real. Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing, I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Wherever I go, my homies come to. We up in this thing, wherever I go, my homies come to. We up in this thing,
the sweat ran off my skin. They thought I ran out of breath, but I was just catching my wind. That only happens to them. I gotta capture my win. I practice 31 days a month and I practice again. Was born equipped with sportsmanship, so I just laugh and I grin. Victory is my objective, I don't have to pretend. Spread my wings like an eagle and let them flap in the wind. No guts, no glory, no pain, no gain. These are actions of men. My teammate is a warrior, got my back to the end. My offense is God sent. You gon' have to defend. My crossover is vicious. I got more swagger than him. Hit the bottom of the net or the back of the rim. Your style is a flagrant foul. Your score, I'ma take it down. All of your trash talking was pointless. Say it now. You slacking in goaltending. My actions are bone chilling. Got the home court advantage. I'm back on the road winning. Road winning.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Excuse me for the shit.
You know where I come
I gotta
from.
hold the city down. Anyhow, they gon' have to really bow. Totally dominate the game.
Nah, I'm gonna go. I might as well go ahead and play this team, man.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports.
Okay.
Tonight, it's the Washington Wizards as they'll be playing against the Orlando Magic. We've seen a lot of quality basketball from this Magic team lately. This is their third meeting of the season with this team. They've won every game thus far and can seal their edge with a win here. And guys, this team getting some big help in the form of Freak. He has stepped up and been a big contributor over this recent stretch of games. Shaq, what's been the change for him?
You know, he's playing under control, Ernie. He's not trying to do too much with each possession. You know, he's also being more aggressive, taking the initiative. You know, he's just going at people. The barbecue chicken theory, Ernie. Get out of my way. I'm going to eat you.
Yeah, I mean, Freak might be one of my favorite players coming up. I mean, his teammates are trusting him more, giving him opportunities, trusting that the fact that he can score, and that's.
We are live from Amway Center for an Eastern Conference contest with the Magic in Orlando. Welcome to what should be a great Saturday night for the NBA. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Taking a look at Washington, there's no question this game will put them to the test. Facing off against a team that has every expectation of beating them, they'll need to play a complete game to snare a win.
And you know what? They don't want to get swept on the season series. 3 straight losses against this group this season. So some extra motivation here tonight.
Greg, you look at how their matchups have gone to this point, and it's not going to be easy. Hard to not have some doubt creep in. So this game will be a test of not just their talent, but their will and resolve, too.
And now Washington starting group. The talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. Gortat is out there with Markieff Morris. And it's Porter at the small forward position. Orlando shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Now, here is Gorchak. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Shot clock at 2. Beal gets a wide open look. Connects from three-point range. Beal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Shorty. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game, and it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Wall wide open. There's a screen by Gorton. Porter with the screen for Wall. Again, the miss by Wall. Washington on D. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And that's one of those games where I just felt the attitude going in was wrong. I think they believed what was being said about them in the press, and that was a game that they just couldn't win.
I'm going to disagree with you here. I don't think it was about lacking confidence in themselves. I just think the talent difference between the teams was too much for them to overcome.
Here's Shorty following the basket by John Wall. And Oladipo has it in the corner. Beyond the arc. The shot misses. And Washington the other way now. Last time they met was in Washington.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Yeah, and that was the difference, really. I mean, you think about it, they didn't knock them down at the same rate, and that hurt them.
And so here's Orlando. After Markieff Morris's miss, pass to Shorty. Back to Oladipo. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Oladipo's got 5 points so far.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
Passes it to Beal. Morris with a screen on Oladipo. Beal's shot is good.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Shorty, providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Shorty, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. 6 points for him.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
Now here's Wall. Really had troubles in the loss to Detroit. No good with the elbow jumper.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Here's Shorty. He's got 6. Fires from deep. That is good. Shorty's got 9.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
There's a screen by Gorton. For 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
A minute 42 left here in the opening quarter. No good from Short. Wizards trail by 3. Morris a screen. Here's Wall. Washington gets it back. Beal from long range. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Here's Shorty, covered by Wall. They set the screen. And again, it's Orlando converting.
I like the recognition of them.
1 second.
Mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
And they're on the 2K leaderboard of the teams that have been tormenting opponents defensively this month. Number 1, the Magic.
Well, better protection of the lane last few weeks, Kevin, has helped them cut down on the easy scoring. They've also done a better job on the mid-range coverage as well, getting to their man quicker and finding ways to clog up the passing lanes.
And so it's Washington with it, trailing by 5. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Azania. Finished off the break. Azania's got his first points of the game.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Now here's Roten. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Here's Shorty. He's got 9. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Kirk. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Here's Jennings. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 7 seconds left here in the first quarter. Up in time. And that's not going to go. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Magic out in front. They lead by 7. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And John Wall spoke prior to the game. He talked about the identity of the Wizards. The Wizards not exactly, Clark, the first team that you think of when it comes to gritty and grimy team defense, but maybe he's really got a point here on how tough the Washington defense can be.
Well, it's been good enough to have taken them further than most thought they'd go. And you don't get there without the defense, Kevin. You know that. I'm really impressed, though, with Wall's mindset in all of that.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
So the Wizards 5 right now. Gortat is out there with Oubre. Then there's Jennings. Then it's Tony Roten. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks just played phenomenal. He had 46 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? As good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for JaVale McGee, and Trevor Ariza has subbed in for Hazanya. Fournier passes to Shorty. From 10 feet out, and good on the basket. Hook it. Shorty's got 11.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
Wizards trail by 5. It's Wall.
No.
With the drive. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Here's Shorty. 11 points in the game. Puts up a 3. That is good. And now an 8-point Magic lead.
Now he's starting to pick up from what he accomplished in the first quarter, where he made 3 of his 3-point attempts.
Porter with the screen for Wall. Stripped it away. Here's Shorty, and that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That'll be his second foul of the game.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. But as long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
Aaron Gordon is checking in for Orlando. Victor Oladipo comes in for Evan Fournier. Here's Shorty. 14 points for him.
It's sticking too much.
There's a screen. Just 5 on the clock. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Wall attacking. And that one's good by Porter.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Here's Shorty, covered by Wall. Up top, Oladipo. Here's Ariza. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
We need to let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey guys, I got a chance to hear what Steve Clifford was saying to his team. He talked to his guys about the importance of functioning as a unit, not as individuals, and on the need to help each other find open shots on the perimeter. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork, those were the messages. So, Kevin, change is already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
To the left side wing. The pass to Short. He feeds it to Ingles. A three-pointer off the mark. Wizards trail by 8. And Beal kicks to Morris. The Wizards working the ball around now. Wall against Gordon. Morris a screen. It's Wall with the drive. Calderon has the open look. And the 3 off target. The Orlando Magic coming to this one after the win against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from 3.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
That is good. Morris has got his first bucket of the night.
The offense has a better flow, and it actually looks better here in the second quarter.
It does. They're playing with a little bit more bounce in their step and trying to close this gap.
Sticking too much.
Here's Shorty. He's got 17. Teardrop shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Shorty's got 10 points in the quarter.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Wall. Here we go now. There's Porter with the 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Shorty, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Some fantastic numbers for Shorty. 19 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
Yeah, and Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
And the first one drops. So both teams changing it up here. Both free throws good from Shorty. So it's Washington now. It's a 13-point game. Roten with it. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Jennings can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty. And rough, but that's how you win games.
Now here's Oubre. He's coming off a 10-point game against Detroit. And Orlando making a change here. Here's Shorty. That will count. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a humongous shot to cap their run going into the break. They finished off that half on a roll.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Orlando out in front as they end the second quarter with an energy burst, a 19-6 run. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, guys, I'm here with Bradley Beal. And Bradley, we've heard Coach stress the importance of rebounding. Is that going to have to be a team effort in the second half for all 5 players on the court?
Yeah, all five guys. So I think we're too worried about getting out in transition. So I think 1 through 5, including the guards, we all got to get in there and rebound.
The guards must contribute on the glass, no doubt. Bradley, thank you. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. And the players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just can't shoot the triple any better than he did in that first half. That was incredible.
And here in the second, Greg, he's got to just keep taking them and making them. And if that's the case, no reason for him to stop.
Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Oladipo is out there with Shorty, and it's Ariza in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. He's perfect from the line this time. And here's Wall. Morris outside. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Shorty. The rebound by Gortat. Gortat's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Wall kicks to Beal. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team.
Can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And Orlando has possession. Here's Shorty. He's got 26. From downtown, good. Shorty's got 29 in the game.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been training everything they put up this month. The Magic in 3rd.
And really, the basketball IQ has just evolved. Just the way they move the ball and share it. They always find good looks.
Morris outside. Here's Beal. That one off the back iron and out.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Shorty. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now, Oladipo, 5 points in the game. There's the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Orlando. Needs to get off a shot. Wing shot on the way. And again, the basket from Shorty. Shorty's got 34.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
All with it. 7 points in the game. Morris a screen. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at Orlando. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And checking out Washington, just way behind.
And seeing where Washington is, they weren't part of the discussion of teams on the rise as we came into the year. And now, quite frankly, we know why. If anything, they've taken a step back.
Yeah, and that's got to be terribly discouraging for them. I mean, I know how badly they wanted to contend for a playoff spot, but it's just not happening.
Wizards trail by 19. It's Wall with the drive. To halt the run, and there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Wall. Wall's got 6 assists here tonight. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Shorty, the pass to Oladipo. Here's Shorty. He's covered by Beal. Here's Shorty. Nice shot from the wing. Shorty's got 12 points in just the second half.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Now here's Wall. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. And that one's good by Gortat.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
Here's Shorty, covered by Wall. And it's good. Caught through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. That free throw good from Shorty. Wizards trail by 20.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Well, a lot of tough teams in this league. Here's where Washington sits right now in the rankings. 3rd in three-point field goal percentage, 8th in assists, and they're in the top half of the league in scoring as well. Not too shabby.
And it's their ranking and the three-point percentage that really catches my eye. A team stocked with some real sharpshooters, and when you can stroke it like that, the green light doesn't get any brighter.
Back to Gortat. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Gortat's got 4 points in the quarter.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
Here's Shorty. He's got 39. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from 14. No good. And Washington the other way now. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Outside Jennings. Oubre sets the screen for Jennings. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake. Here's Shorty, providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night. That's good.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Roten kicks to Oubre, pulls up on the elbow. Fournier pulls it down. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Shorty. Bangs home the trifecta. Shorty's got 44.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
D2 from Jennings. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Orlando out in front, delivering the blowout. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Teams changing it up here. Wizards trail by 21. So on the floor for Washington, we've got Tony Roten, all out there with Jennings. Then there's Calderon.
Stay down.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
First free throw is good.
Well, just take a look at what Wall's done tonight. He's got 8 points and 9 assists.
Gortat's checked in for Washington. Morris comes in for Jose Calderon.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard.
It's Wall with the drive. Misses off the left iron. Magic leading by 22. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter.
Move the ball.
Here's Shorty, 6 to shoot. Lets it go with the 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
I feel bad for this man.
He totally lost his defender, broke his ankles, then knocks down the jumper.
That was just an amazing play. I mean, you talk about making him reach for thin air. Wow.
And again, Washington no good.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining in the quarter. Pick by Vucevic. Here's Shorty. Baseline jumper, and it's Orlando with another.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
Wall. Wall missing again.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the lean is probably not the best option on that shot. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Orlando.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And they took control of this season series matchup from the get-go, making every play they needed to en route to winning all 4 of their games this year against the Wizards.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Shorty. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Oubre's checked in for Morris. And it's Calderon in for John Wall.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
1:02 left in the fourth. Here's Shorty. He's guarded by Calderon. No good from Shorty.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Roten. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
Here's Shorty. He's guarded by Calderon. Here's Shorty. Takes a three. The rebound by Gortat. And here's Calderon.
Buzzer beater.
13 feet away. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. From deep. That's good.
Like I said, I do this.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.
I got the same amount of points their whole team has. Feel good about myself.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey, it's your boy, Trap.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
In terms of three-point shooting, this could be framed as a historic performance. Hitting that many three-point shots in a single game is borderline impossible. The pressure was off the rest of the guys offensively. They just had to worry about getting him the ball and setting screens. Then it was bombs away.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a...
I love my squad. There you have it. It's gameplay. Feel me? 2K16. I'm booty. Well, there you have it. A trap. I just Huh? Okay.